know, we don't got no beef with Ryan. We got no beef with him. You know what I'm saying? But he has to prove himself more. You know what I'm saying? My son is out of all the fighters right now. You know what I'm saying? What they call the best four. You know what I'm saying? My son is the only one with the 2 Lithium belts. You know what I'm saying? He did it at 135. He did it at 140. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are not doing that. So, you know, we got to put it out there because they don't even call me Coach of the Year.
I think it's an interesting fight. I think Ryan's speed and power will be the main difference there, and I think I do pick Ryan to win, but it's still interesting. You know, Rolly's always puts up good fights, always puts up good shows. So you know, it's a great fight to watch.
You know, that younger generation. Ryan Garcia, huge name. Devin Haney, huge name. Teofimo Lopez, huge name. And do you know what? What I like about it as well, they're all in real fights. You know, I love Rolly. I think he's a great character, but I think Ryan will deal with him well.
Can Rolly pull off the upset against Ryan?
Can Rolly pull off the upset?
Yeah, do you think
I don't want to say that's crazy, but yeah, hopefully, bro. Hopefully, for the sake of Rolly, he pull it off. But it's gonna be a good fight. No, you think? Huh?
Someone's gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, for sure. Somebody get knocked out.
Ryan's quick, man. I'll just tell you something. Like, I remember from my fight days, I'm a bit old now, but I'm scared of the guy whose hands you can't see. Those are the ones to be afraid of.
Because they're all good fighters, but Ryan's clearly your favorite.
They're all fantastic fighters. Ryan and I are good friends, you know, so we have a personal relationship there.
Yeah.
But I don't want to wish disrespect on anybody.
Right.
Or I don't want to jinx anybody. I just hope everybody has a great time. But I think when you can't see it coming, that's when it hurts.
You're going to be at the fight May 2nd?
I'm going to be at the fight May 2nd unless Ron DeSantis locks me up for nothing.
Right.
But if not, then I'm going to be at the fight race May 2nd. 100%. I'll be right there at the front. You're going to see me.
A press conference that Todd Grissom was one-sided, and he didn't describe Devin the way that he was supposed to describe him, as the youngest undisputed champion, and with the legacy, number 9 on the pound-for-pound list, with not only just, he has a granite chin. Have you seen anyone get up from a Ryan Garcia left hook 3 times off the canvas? And that Todd Grissom had to ask about his chin, question his chin. He was everything wrong at the press conference. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to not get the voice that's really going to tell the real in Devin's corner. They want to separate it, and they want to try to destroy the brand, and it's not going to work. May 2nd, Devin is going to put belt to ass to Jose Ramirez, and I guarantee you that.
Hey man, I like Rolly, bro. You know, Rolly is a nice kid, bro. Like, you know, he's funny, he's charismatic, and I'm sure he's gonna train hard. Ryan too, you know, Ryan's a good, you know, he's a good fighter. He's fast. You know, he doesn't have too much tools in his toolbox, but whatever he has, he uses them really well. So, you know, that makes him dangerous. It's a tough fight.
I'm excited for Ryan Garcia to come back. I think Ryan Garcia is great for the sport. Boxing needs Ryan Garcia. That's the bottom line. Without Ryan Garcia, it's like boxing is a little, you know, except for my clapback Thursdays. But look, Rolly's knows how to promote himself. He knows how to get himself into the big fights. Even though he gets knocked out, he knows how to get himself into these big fights. So kudos to him. But I feel strongly that Ryan Garcia will get that knockout.
Garcia, Rolly, as much as I've had my shit back and forth with Ryan, it'll be an interesting fight. Not style-wise, I think Ryan will probably knock him out. I think the lead-up is going to be fun. Rolly's, you know, he loves to talk. He's not very smart. His IQ's not very smart. So I think it's going to be a funny lead-up. And we'll see in the fight. But again, they got history sparring. That always brings confidence. You see the sparring. Rolly looked good in the sparring sessions that they put out there. You don't know. That they might have an edge on him somewhere. So.
How happy are you to see Ryan Garcia back? I mean, come on. Come on. Let's go. Ryan Garcia is back, baby. Badder than ever. I mean, look at him, fresher than ever. I like what I see, man. And May 2nd, in Times Square, this event could not take place without Ryan Garcia. That's the bottom line.
I don't want to make any predictions. I feel bad doing that. I just really hope everybody has a good fight and gets out safe. I have so much respect for anybody who gets into the ring. And I'm not the star of the show tonight. Star of the show are these people who put on these amazing fights. All the different promoters around the world and everybody who's risking their life in there for our entertainment. They're the stars of the show.
How you like in LA? How you like in LA?
It's all right. Yeah.
Which fight are you looking forward to the most?
Well, I think the main event's the main event, right?
You love Ryan Garcia. He told me you're coming today. What do you tell Ryan?
Nah, Ryan's amazing. Ryan's a great guy. He's amazing. I like that he stands up for himself. He's not afraid to say what he thinks. And he's got a pretty fast left hook also. So I really want...
You're a fighter. If you could box anybody, who would it be?
I probably wouldn't box a fighter. I'd box someone I don't like. But, let me bust my cases, and I'll answer that question.
Now, it's no different from in the past. You'll see, right? I mean, in the past, I've said certain things. Not really. You know, young fighters will take it the wrong way when you say certain things sometimes.
Right.
Even like a while back when it's called divide and conquer. When I talked about like YouTube, I wasn't talking. I said, listen.
I don't cry about you.
I'm saying if that was his hustle, if he got a lot of followers from wherever he got them from, that's his hustle.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah.
And that's what's going on. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. My only concern is beating Ryan Garcia.
The first time I just stuck to a game plan when you're facing a bigger dude, bigger puncher. Because at the time I was like 17, 18, much smaller than him. So I kind of just knew what to do. And then he came and talked shit and saying I was running. So I decided to stand there and bang. He had some good moments, but nothing crazy. And then he started, using that to get his career going. But kudos to him. He used it well.
Ryan can't say that because the thing is he's never been champion. He was trying to belittle the fact of a world champion. Everyone on here, except for with the exception of Barboza and Ryan, have been world champions. So why are you going to discredit somebody who's achieved much more than you have?
Man, I'm just desperate to get to Times Square. I'm desperate to see how this looks. I'm desperate to see if it works. I think it will work, but I'm desperate to see how you are going to shut down Times Square and put a ring there. Do you guys understand how crazy this is? Wow. Honestly, wow. But yeah, I guess it's a boxing extravaganza weekend. Because again, you've got, I'm guessing Ryan will headline.
You would think on paper, Ryan is the more complete fighter, right, Abel?
Ryan is the bigger, stronger, faster, bigger puncher. Ryan looks huge compared to Rolly. And I think that the size and the power is going to be the difference. I think that Rolly is not really developed from, say, four or five fights ago. He's still the same guy. I don't know who he's working with now.
Ryan a little sharper than Rolly, but when I say wild, I'm talking about they get to that point where they just throwing shit, going crazy. This going to be one of the most entertaining fights we've seen in a long time. Real rap. It's going to down. Rolly don't like Ryan. Ryan don't with Rolly. They're going to really go at it. It's a good joint. Yo, it's a good joint. What's up, gang? It's a good joint. I with Rolly. They're going to get it in. I mean, it's going to be a funny-ass fight, but it's going to be entertaining.
I think right now they're probably going to announce a lot of fights to be finalized. That's my opinion on that. However, I think that it's a great matchup. I think it's a good storyline for Rolly as well. And I think they're going to fight at 47.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Rolly's a big dude. Obviously, he has that power. Ryan has that right hook.
Yep.
So, who do you got?
I got Ryan. I got Ryan Garcia.
Why?
Yeah, I just think that from that fight and since then, he hasn't been fighting for that long of a period and then being stopped the way he was. I think he might be changing trainers, or he might still be with Salas, but even then, but I think it's going to be a great matchup. I think Ryan needs to be careful with Rolly's punching power, because Rolly still got power, man, and definitely could do something to Ryan with those shots.
Ryan wins that fight with Rolly, and would you want the win?
Actually, congratulations to Rolando Romero. He's going to change his family's life with this money and with this fight. So good to both of those guys. I think it's a great matchup. I believe that Floyd knows what he's doing in the sense of navigating all of us at the same time. Because, Floyd likes to be in the face of everything. And that's nothing disrespect. I think that is just honest truth. And Ryan Garcia needs to take care of his career much better. You can't do it if you got a guy that you're facing that's going to do the money belt, and then they do a 65-35 cut. You know what I'm saying? And this guy has the pay-per-view buys. Devin Haney don't. Just going off the ways of everything, the guy has his career, he wants to do it that way. Go get a unification bout, go fight this guy, and then make the unification for Devin Haney and them later on.
Experts have different opinions on who will win, making this fight even more exciting. Some think Garcia's fast punches will be too much for Romero, while others believe Romero's strong hits and wild style could be a problem for Garcia. Both fighters have good and bad points, so it depends on who fights better on that day. No matter what, the fight will be full of action, and fans are excited to see who wins.